What's up, everybody? Welcome again to This Week in Gaming with the Slightly Salted Squad. Thanks for joining us today, September 11th, for episode 42, where we're going to be talking about Keanu Reeves, KFC, NBA2K, and a whole lot more. We appreciate you watching or listening, whether it be live on twitch.tv/Slightly Salted Squad. Thank you if you're out there. Or later on YouTube or your favorite podcast network. We're on Apple. If you haven't yet, please check us out on Twitter, Instagram for news and updates. If you want to actually support us outside of Twitch, click those follow and subscribe buttons and check us out on patreon.com/Slightly Salted Squad. Most importantly, though, if you actually want to play with us, whether it's WoW Classic right now, Borderlands 3 coming up, Red Dead Redemption, all those we're going to be talking about, make sure you check out our official Discord, which you can link to from twitch.tv/Slightly Salted Squad. That's enough of that. As always, I'm John at Force Inept.
I'm Mike at Sregge.
I'm Deion at Tycho.
Keep thinking it's going to be different every time we do it.
I know. I'm just waiting for that super
longest streak right now. I should be getting a trophy after this amount of time.
Streak. 3 weeks. No. Before we get into the news, though, just a few quick items. As I mentioned, thank you for those of you that support us and continue to support us. If you want to start supporting us, September is a great month because through Twitch, you can do Subtember. It's half off subs. That means they're $2.50, and actually that goes all towards us rather than normal subs that Amazon gets a cut of. So you can also get 10% additional bits when you cheer if you use a Subway emote. I don't know, some other shit.
Yeah.
The subs are where it's at. So thank you, Subway, I guess, and thank you guys if you want to support us. And then the bigger, more exciting news and kind of terrifying news, Extra Life is less than 2 months away. That is November 2nd, Saturday, November 2nd. So if you were here last year for not the beginning of the squad, but like probably one of the most landmark events that we've had, we streamed for 24 hours and raised over $1,500. I shaved my entire head. Well, actually, I should say multiple people shaved my head, including my now fiance, who enjoyed it way too much. Mike shaved his luscious beard.
To be fair, I had no hair left. I shaved everything.
Yeah, that's a good point.
My face.
Right before family pictures, too. So
the day before, my wife was not happy.
Don't do that this year.
Yeah.
November
for your wonderful donation. My wife still hates you for it.
November 1st, do the family pictures, and then we'll see what happens November 2nd. Because we don't know what's happening yet. We have some ideas in the oven, but any ideas from you guys, let us know. I think there's been the Solo Connect dance party thrown out there as an idea. Shaving just the top of my head, but not the sides of my head, which sounds terrible. I believe Mike it was half your face or something like that, or
half my face.
I heard alternating halves, like shave half my beard on one side, half my hair on one side. Shaving apparently is the way it's at. The one chip, whatever hot pepper thing too, was thrown out there, which
no thanks.
No one wants to see us in the bathroom for a live stream.
Please don't.
Actually, I have Streamlabs on my phone. I can just go right into the bathroom. And then I can
you did this to me.
I can be like Dr. Disrespect, and then we'll get famous.
Is that how that works?
Yikes.
Too soon?
Yikes.
Okay. Enough of that. You guys got anything else before we get into the news?
Let's do it.
Let's get to it.
Let's do it. Okay, and first up in the news, we kind of talked about a little bit last week, but Tokyo Game Show starts this week. Because it's Japan and it's the future, really confusing about times and dates. But oddly enough, it starts at 10 o'clock a.m. September 12th, which is still Thursday, but it's right now. Because right now in Tokyo, the Tokyo Game Show is now officially starting. So there you go. They're doing like a 10-minute opening moment thing. Then it'll be a couple hours before the PlayStation booth overview, which you can see down here. So unfortunately, I cannot find a site that just automatically transcribes these into Eastern or local times. So to get to Japanese Standard Time, you take these times and minus 11 hours. So essentially, -1, go backwards, -1, change AM to PM, whatever it is. Yeah. This really
Isn't that minus 13 hours?
Sorry, 13 hours. It's 11 hours. Anyways,
Or
do
you
what
can
I
use
said.
Google.
Or you can Google each individual one. It's a pain in the ass. But there you go. Luckily, there have already been some items to kind of come out of the Tokyo Game Show, whether it's a few videos we're going to show, tweets, pictures, wild speculation. Yeah, so lots of stuff. So next week, we're going to have, I think, a jam-packed This Week in Gaming, where we're going to be talking about the what comes out of all of this. First up, though, and I watched this at a team lunch at a fancy restaurant at lunch today, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Tokyo Game Show trailer came out.
So excited.
It looks so good. I'm not playing the audio here, all strikes and all that nonsense. But again, this comes out March 3rd, 2020. The gameplay makes it look like it is a very different story. It looks like, kind of the ancillary characters like Biggs are real characters, which is nice. You got Tifa there. I'm going to just stop for a second. Okay, she's gone.
Hey, girl, hey.
Yeah, so excited. You got the actual Avalanche team members, again, parachuting in. So that looks cool. You see Aerith in all her glory. You get to see the first glimpse of the Turks, so Reno and Rude, which look pretty badass in these fight scenes. And then it cuts into the actual combat, which again looks amazing. And then you get to see kind of at the end of the trailer, like Sector 7, where it's actually like destroyed in some of the aftermath. But some of these environments... Ooh, you also see Aerith in this dress. The environments and things going on look different. So, yeah. Should be very, very interesting to see what kind of a story is they pull out of this. So
I just went through in anticipation of this, and I platinumed Final Fantasy VII and ran through that story.
Nice.
1.5 times. I had to go back through and do a whole bunch of stuff. But
Date Barrett?
Yeah, I fucked that up. But I'm so glad that I did, because like it'd been so long since I played it, and so to go through this stuff, like after just playing this, I recognize so much of this, and I'm so blown away already at what I'm seeing. I'm really excited to see how they tie the story together, what new elements get added, right? Because this is 2 Blu-ray discs for only the first part of the original PlayStation 1 game. There's obviously so much more story that's going to be told, and I can't wait to go through it all.
Yeah, I can't wait. March 3rd can't come fast enough. But jumping back away from the trailer, which I highly recommend everybody watch. Oh, look at that. That's a nice little cut there. Final Fantasy VII Remake has a panel at 12:20 to 1 o'clock on September 14th, which would be...
Do the math.
September 14th. You can even see me pull up my calendar here. That would be Friday at 1 p.m., 1:20 p.m., if I did my math right. So, shit. I might have to reschedule some meetings. But yeah.
Wouldn't that put that at like 2 in the morning there?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not... Dude, time zones, how do they work? Fine, I'm going to Google it right here. 12:20 p.m. JST to EDT.
You got this, bro. You got this.
Oh my god, it's 11:20 p.m. Eastern.
11:20 p.m. There you go.
Oh wait, that's Thursday. So it will be 11:20 p.m. Friday night. Oh shit, okay.
Which,
more to come.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to be awake.
Yeah. Kind of thinking like live reactions, but we'll see. More to come on that.
Yeah. World of Warcraft, the video, live reactions. I can do the whole thing.
Borderlands 3, WoW Classic, Red Dead Redemption, live stream all together. Done.
And your dog, for some reason.
All the dogs. Let's see. Going on to the next thing kind of coming out of Tokyo Game Show, well, ahead of it, Project Resistance, which we talked a little bit about last week thanks to some thumbnail grabs from YouTube. People got pictures of what this kind of upcoming video game would be based on these 3 blurry frickin' images. They did release a Project Resistance trailer, however, where essentially you have these 4 individuals going through, apparently, I'm not big into the Resident Evil series as far as the lore and all that stuff. The Raccoon City bomber jacket he has, so they think it's a tie to an older game, so it might actually be further back in the timeline, like Resident Evil 3. You see one shadowy character kind of controlling the room, sending zombies out. So now there's a lot of speculation. Is this going to be a kind of Left 4 Dead situation where it's, 4-player co-op, you're going through levels and all this stuff? Or is it going to be an asymmetrical multiplayer game where it's 1v4, kind of like Doom is doing something like that. The what's that horror game that got famous and had a bunch of copyright stuff?
PT?
No.
I mean, no, like that actually fits the description, but
Daylight something. I don't know. But they got Mr. X there, so it looks like somebody's potentially being able to control like the most infamous bad guy of Resident Evil.
So this is definitely multiplayer, and you can tell because everybody has a different color.
Yep.
And those are the different colors.
Different weapons, different colors.
My favorite, though, is the top comment by Alucard Helsing. So whoever the hell you are, great job. It says, the new Scooby-Doo game looks dope. That made me chuckle.
Solid.
Mom said it's my turn to use the Xbox.
Oh, yeah, that's when the guy comes in. He's just standing there in the doorway.
Yeah, so I don't know, thoughts. Would you play it either way? If it was asymmetric or regular?
Yeah, it'd be interesting if it was asymmetric. I haven't seen that since I thought about Evolve when that was a big thing. It died out because there wasn't as much versatility in the game. It was just kind of like same scenario over and over and over again. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely play it in either category, but I think it'd be fun. I always enjoy personally playing co-op horror games because I'm too much of a bitch to do it by myself half the time. But like, I really enjoyed doing like Dead Space 3 that way. Resident Evil has touched on this in the past, but I'm sure that they can do a lot today. So yeah.
Dead by Daylight. That's not what I copied and pasted. Because I'm going 2 different computers. Dead by Daylight is the game I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I think
that does it. And
yes.
Jason.
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot the name of that game, which is kind of silly.
I'm not gonna give you guys my year. 1290. Oh, 1900.
You're too fucking old.
Yeah. So this is the one they had tons of problems with copyright and stuff like that, and then I want to say PlayStation or Sony Interactive Entertainment or whatever like bought their company and kind of like let them finish out doing their own thing here, but then it sounds like they're bringing them in, so it could have been Microsoft. It was one of the big guys buying them, but it's now they're have a lot more leniency and money to work with, so
right. That helps.
I think Horror Guy actually has streamed this in the past. So shout out to Horror Guy if you're out there. I can always check out his streams. If he's on, usually we're hosting him too. We only host a couple people. So check him out.
He's playing WoW Classic right now. I don't know if he's streaming, but he's playing WoW Classic.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was playing that.
Yeah, he's streaming.
Nice. And then the game probably most up Deion's alley. Nioh 2.
Yeah, as you're playing the trailer, it looks pretty cool. Again, looks like they're enhancing the same things that they did in the other one. Honestly, though, I personally didn't play Nioh 2 or Nioh, the first one.
Yeah.
Mike, did you ever play that one?
I didn't. I talked to Pharaoh Games about it quite a bit, and I got really pumped for it, but I never actually picked it up.
Yeah, well, Pharaoh Games got very hype about the game and talked about how great it would be on a difficulty level. And then my boy rage quit and did not play that game anymore. So
Pharaoh did that? Pharaoh Games?
crazy.
Never seen him
Weird.
rage quit. Yeah, no way.
What up, Pharaoh, if you're out there?
What up, Pharaoh?
Love
Can't
you.
wait to the stream tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, he'll be playing some Borderlands.
Yeah. I believe Tales of Nerdia platinum this one? Or was that
I know
just
he did
Platinum
Sekiro. I don't
Yeah,
know if he did
this one or not.
I know we played this one.
Tails, if you're out there, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We got another story coming up later that I know you're going to be very interested in, so hopefully you're out there watching. But yeah, so video looks, I mean, like one of those insanely hard games that I can't play. But it looks beautiful. The bosses look super terrifying and difficult. Yeah, Bloodborne, I tried playing. I enjoyed Bloodborne, but wow, I rage quit on that one. I don't know how many times before then I just actually finally stopped playing it. So, early 2020, greatness awaits. According to PlayStation. Captured from PS4 Pro. So,
Hell yeah.
that's nice. Let's see. Moving on. This is sort of out of Tokyo Game Show. That Cyberpunk's been tweeting a lot of stuff lately in some videos. We talked a few weeks ago about their official E3 2019 cinematic trailer, which is amazing. But you can go onto their YouTube channel now and check this out. It's actually their behind the scenes. So it's over music and stuff like that. It's pretty chill. It's only a few minutes long. Three and a half minutes long. Really just shows kind of the concept art into what the actual trailer had. It kind of shows the characters and environments without skins and then adding the skins and stuff like that. Like they're rendering, it's all just the gray, no detailing on them, and then it kind of goes up and shows the detail being added and stuff like that. Pretty cool. And I feel like something I don't ever really see with games. Because, I mean, it's really, granted, you have to, put somebody behind and make this video and stuff, but it's really cool advertising for it. Like, I don't know. I thought it was really well done. Nice little touch.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I think that it's easy to overlook the amount of hard work that goes into something, right? And that's kind of the idea. If it's done really well, you become so immersed that you don't start thinking about the fact that it's a work of art. You think of it as like a movie, or you think of it like a book or whatever, right? Yeah. So to take the time and show you, these guys' eyes look like fucking eyes. Right. But there was somebody who came into work at 7 a.m. with coffee and a hangover and had to actually model those eyes. You know what I mean? So I think going through this stuff is really, really cool. I love these sort of behind the scenes, how it's made sort of things. I watched all the ones from The Last of Us. Just watching the actual actors, Troy Baker, Ashley Johnson, going through the mocap stuff and doing the voice acting and the actual like animation acting, and then how they layer the character models on top of that, and the textures and the lighting, and then they add in the music, and just very, very cool to see. Yeah, and shout out, not exactly about this, but like Raising Kratos, the documentary by Corey Barlog and I'm blanking. Santa Monica Studios. It's like a 2-hour long thing. It's free on YouTube and everything. It's fantastic. And touching too, actually, about all the hard work. Yeah, that's more about like the production side of it, and you don't get to see the artwork so much. But yeah, it's a lot of that same sort of thing, right? You see like what actually goes in to making this. There's the artists and the music people and the animators and the story writers and everybody. It's insane. Yeah, like they just showed there. A guy literally getting choked out and filmed to get the facial expressions of somebody that's being choked out. Yeah. Wow. So, pretty cool. So they put that out. They put that out actually today. So, breaking news on that one. And then they've been tweeting from Tokyo Game Show, which there were some other tweets about Keanu Reeves talking to... man, why am I blanking on everybody's names today? Death Stranding, Hideo Kojima. So now everybody's like, oh, is he teaming up with Hideo Kojima? And it's like, no, he's just a Tokyo Game Show, guys. Come on. Yeah. So him, Mr. Silverhand himself, on the motorcycle from Cyberpunk, him signing the wall.
And then it's just tons of GIFs of Keanu Reeves and breathtaking and things like that. So, pretty good there. Cyberpunk's also tweeting like Sudoku things, and they're just kind of all over the place on their tweets. But one of the best ones, Stadia tweeting, concerning the Stadia launch, it's 2 months away.
2 months.
That's
Crazy.
So excited.
Tweet out, what game are you most looking forward to playing on Stadia? Cyberpunk2077 responds, Football Manager 2020. Stadia responds, real, recognize real. I love it. These social media people are just, what interesting jobs they have. And actually, real quick, because I just thought about it and I'm going to forget unless I bring it up right now. Ubisoft, however you want to pronounce it, and
it's Ubisoft.
Let's see here. Nope.
We know what time it is.
I know. What time is it in Japan again? The Uplay Plus is free right now.
Yeah.
So
1 month trial.
Check that out. Normally $15. Well, will be $15 a month. Not normally yet. Yeah. So give that a shot and try out Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Amazing. If you haven't done that, obviously,
so good. Tons
of great games. And actually, Far Cry 4 and then whatever the other one was were the two I really wanted to give a shot out. So, but yeah. So kind of not in our normal news, but I was thinking about it when we were talking about Stadia, since that's going to probably go hand in hand quite well together.
It absolutely goes into our deals of the week, right? Because this is only for this month. There's the 1 month free trial. So if you guys haven't signed up yet, please do check it out. Over 100 different games. And Ubisoft makes the wide range of games. So I'm sure there'll be something in there that, you want to play. And gives you something to do until the Jedi Fallen Order comes out. So, you don't have to worry about buying another game until then.
Oh my God, I can't wait. Speaking of buying games, though, Borderlands 3 countdown, 21 hours, 36 minutes, 43 seconds. I'm getting more and more hyped for this just as the closer it gets. So excited to stream it, excited to see, how that stream functionality works. Actually, real quick plug, as we mentioned before, tomorrow night we're going to be streaming Borderlands 3, so it'll be Tycho and then Pharaoh Games joining us. He will be playing at launch, which is at 7 p.m. Eastern. We won't be starting until 9 p.m. Eastern, so he'll probably already be level 20 by then. But the game does scale encounters and things like that for you, so he can join in on us and get the same XP. He's not missing out and complaining. Well, he'll be complaining.
How many players can you play together?
I believe it's 4-player. So if you end up getting,
just in case in case I get a little jealous and want to.
Yeah, exactly. That was my whole motive. I was like, if we play this without Mike,
we'll just get 3 and just go, wow,
this is really good. We're totally gonna play this more than a week. But yeah, so tomorrow night, check us out then. If you're watching later on YouTube, we already played it, so check out the video on YouTube. There you go. Continuing on though, the reviews have dropped, and the reviews on this one, I will give a little preface to. There's there's talk about how it's kind of weird because not everybody got review copies, especially internationally. So it pretty much only went out in the US. Jason Schreier was kind of tweeting some comments about it as far as, it's kind of weird. It's not unheard of, but obviously people make more than it is. He's like, it's not unheard of. Back in the day, they only gave it to like 2 reviewers and they gave them a week early and then other reviews would come out and stuff like that. So it was just kind of weird stuff of, I guess, 2K and Gearbox have done in the past. So not uncommon, but there are at least 22 critics that have reviewed it on Metacritic, and it is sitting at a respectable 85.
Not bad.
Interesting, because when you scroll down and you get to the one mixed, it goes from the low... Well, here, let me just do all so we can make sure we see all of them. Scrolls down 90s, 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 80s, 80s, 80s. 77, that's a newer one, I haven't seen that. And then 63. PC Gamer
Had a bad day.
goes off on him. Polygon, who doesn't really give ratings, has a very lengthy review on it, and it's kind of a mix. I would probably say they're probably closer to a 70 if I had to like guess at a number based on reading it. PC Gamer is very upset though. The Borderlands 3 is I hate to say it, but like a Borderlands game, like, you know, crass humor, immature jokes, a lot of gunplay and looting, which I feel like if you're buying Borderlands 3 and are excited about it, you kind of already know that, or you played the original 2 and kind of expect that. So their review is very much, it doesn't try new things, it's very much more of the same, which, I mean, yeah, if you're looking for something different, probably not going to like it. I'm excited for co-op gunplay, and I enjoy their, you know, childish humor because I'm a child at heart, apparently. Slash not at heart, I'm just a child.
Just a child.
Considering we're talking about video games as a hobby weekly and play a lot of video games. So.
We are adults, but we love video games.
Adults, yeah. So yeah, 85. Honestly, better than I thought it was going to be. And that's, again, that 85 kind of weighted down by that real low one. So lots of 90s. So, yeah.
It's like
excited to play.
You don't like when you go to see a Fast and Furious movie, one of the million of the franchise, you know what you're going to get there. I don't go there and go like, oh, there wasn't enough like, you know, sadness and drama. Like I know what it is. Right. That he jumped from one building to another. How is that even possible? Like it's like you know what you're getting, and that's kind of how I would treat a Borderlands.
Right.
So I don't know.
Side note: Fast and the Furious, the ride at Universal, not what you want, not what anybody wants. Terrible ride. Don't ever go on it. Okay. So,
wow.
Rant over. I didn't even wait in line, and I thought it was a waste of my time. Okay. Continuing on. One of my favorite games of 2018, we talked about a couple weeks ago because it was actually free on the Epic Game Store. Extremely Okay Games, the creators of Celeste, actually just released 2 days ago on September 9th. Celeste Chapter 9 Farewell. So it adds over 100 new levels. So brings games total over to 800. 40 minutes of new music, which the music was superb and really helped make that game. And yeah, just adds a little bit more story. So free. Anybody that has it, you get it. And except Xbox One, apparently you might have to wait a little bit. But besides,
I wish
Xbox One. There you go.
I wish more games did stuff like this. Like it's really cool to like tailor it in like a hey farewell like. You know, thanks for all the love and support, and like here's some content, and you know we're ending it that way. Like it's just a really nice tie-off, where a lot of games don't necessarily do that.
Especially on such an emotional game too. That was a very personal story. I mean, it really deals with the battles of anxiety and things like that. It even means a lot more being a game like this. Like for example. I don't know, a Call of Duty game. If they had a farewell at the end of that, I might not feel as connected to it. I was going to say Assassin's Creed, but then I was like, no, I probably would really like that, actually. But
yeah.
So, yeah, pretty cool news. Good on them. And, yeah, there we go. Let's see. Next up, Apple Arcade. And I almost didn't put this on there. But Apple Arcade got announced during yesterday's Apple conference where they talked about the Splinter cell phone and all that stuff. The iPhone 11 has 3 cameras on it and looks like, not Splinter cell, Siphon Filter, looks like his headpiece. And I really want to make a video of like the reveal of Siphon Filter, but then it's like the phone.
So the leaked images of the Pixel 4 also have the same thing, and so like I was like, oh, that's so stupid, and then I was like, look here for leaked pictures. I was like, oh shit,
I know,
damn it, now I gotta like it.
I pretty much did the exact same thing, to be honest. So this is an interesting one. It's essentially, and Google Play is actually doing the same thing. I think they actually just released theirs, but to like no fanfare. Basically, another subscription model gaming platform, just like Uplay Plus or EA Origin or Stadia or all the other ones out there. It is for iOS devices, so you can play on your phone, you can play on your iPad, you can play it on Apple TV, which I think Apple TV is obviously a good addition. And this is coming from somebody that really doesn't know anything about Apple, so forgive me if I get this mistaken. But it's a bunch of games, all more or less mobile games. There are some cool ones that I saw, like Sayonara something or other. Shoot, is it on this one? I don't know how you spell sayonara, so I can't really search it. But some pretty cool ones. It's like an endless runner, but it has really cool music and art style, so I'm actually excited to play that. But that's coming to all other consoles too, Switch and PlayStation and Xbox and everything like that. So that's like more of a quote-unquote real game. I'm going to say real game, being derogatory towards mobile games, but you know what I mean. It's interesting, though, because everybody is kind of raving about the price point for the lineup. It's $4.99 a month. Now, before I talk, what do you guys think about that price point?
$4.99 a month?
$4.99 a month.
It's about the same price as Disney Plus, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
a good point.
I mean, I guess I would imagine that, like, that means I wouldn't expect to get, like, a lot of, like, either, like, I don't know if there'd be, microtransactions or anything of that nature. If I'm paying monthly, then I would expect not to deal with that stuff.
I'm trying to see Google Play what theirs is. Damn it. If one of you don't mind trying to look that up for me. And it might not have released. I thought I heard it released. It might not have. So $4.99 a month, I don't know how I feel. The people, I was listening to Gary Whitta talk about it, how it was great for his daughter and things like that, which I think probably means a lot more. Like if you can give your kid an iPad and you have unlimited games, essentially, they're curated games for $4.99 a month. That's probably amazing. $5 a month, give it to your kid. They don't get sick of it. They don't ask you to buy all these new games, etc.
Right.
But as I will say, casual mobile gamer, I play Galaxy Heroes every single day.
There's a lot of free content that will last you a very long time. So
exactly. There's a lot of free content. There are microtransactions. Yes, I assume a lot of these are still going to have microtransactions. Maybe not. Maybe not these curated ones. But then at the same time, I'm thinking, okay, a paid mobile game. I'm trying to think. I've only ever bought like a few of them. I've bought... I'm going to look it up right now because it's a great game. Florence, fantastic game, 45 minutes long, great story. I think I paid $3 for that. That was, I bought it because it was on a bunch of Game of the Year things for mobile last year. Thought I'd check it out. It was really good. But that's going to be kind of that 1 in a million story. And how many mobile games do I buy a month that I think I'm going to make $5? Not that many. If I pay for mobile games, it's going to be $1 or $2. Do I buy 2 mobile games a month? No. $5. Granted, you're an Apple fan, so you'll probably pay $5
I like the
a
point
month.
of children for sure, because I will tell you, the kids gaming market is fucking savage.
Yeah.
There was this penguin game, and all you did was slide on your belly. You tap the phone, and it kind of drove the penguin down. You let it go at the top of hills, and it popped back up, and you just did this, right? And there's a big old button at the end. And every time you die, it says unlock the full version. It takes up like a third of the screen. So, of course, the kids are going to hit it, right? You do that, and it tries to get you to purchase it. And it happened over and over and over again. And I finally took the phone, and I was like, fuck it. I'll go ahead and I'll pay for the game, right? So you get the pro version. You stop seeing the ads or whatever. $20.
What?
$20 to unlock this. I feel like...
Did you buy it?
No. Hell no.
Okay.
I uninstalled the game immediately. That shit is...
I was about to say, they got you.
They got you.
But, like, there's a whole bunch of games like that, right? Like little puzzle games or coloring games or whatever. It's like, here's 2 pieces. And you can unlock the rest of the game for... There's one. It's $7.99 a month to subscribe to this app so that my daughter can play games. You fucking kidding me?
Well, now I can do it for $5.
But and so much more, right? Yeah. So
Apple's website does list that this is no ads, no additional purchases.
Oh, do they? Okay. Mm-hmm. So
the fact that we even allow ads in kids games is appalling to me.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Agreed. So no ads, no additional purchases. Download to play online and offline. Share with up to 5 family members.
Yeah, so I did like that. That was a nice little feature. So I'm curious how they define family member and stuff like that, but I mean, if you could share this with people, like
Apple has like a family thing already, right? Like so where you can share apps already. They might just be that service.
Not sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know enough about that, but I thought it was interesting because it's very much everybody is getting into the game space, whether it's Amazon and Google and Apple now, and everybody even beyond that are getting into subscription, which is very interesting because even working at a technology company, we have more and more interest in subscription style stuff. And like, for example, I have the AMC Movie Pass. I've got my YouTube. I've got Netflix. I will have Uplay Plus. I will have Google Stadia. I will have Disney Plus. Like, it's kind of insane because everybody's like,
for $160 a month, you can play whatever you want, wherever you want.
Done. I'll pay it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. It'll be very interesting to see in the next couple years where people are at, and honestly, I'm kind of thinking like who's left. Like I know it's getting a little out of video games, but like, is Netflix going to be actually around in a couple years with this competition and these big of players that could potentially just buy them out and things like that? So
maybe, or is Netflix going to get into games?
Yeah, true. I mean, they're already doing those kind of choose your adventure things, like with the Bandersnatch and a lot of the kid things now. Oversaturation, the quintessential driver of Mike shaving his beard and me shaving my head. Just want to say, fuck subscription services fragmenting the market. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's fragmenting, but then I can also see the argument of competition, like the Steam and Epic Games Store. I'm not on Epic Games Store's side by any means, but at the same time, this seems to have caused Steam to start actually doing things now. Granted, who knows how long they've been in the works, etc. But 2020 is going to be a very interesting year because a lot of people are trying a lot of new things. And we shall see how it goes. And actually, speaking of new things, I'm going to jump ahead, so bear with me, guys. New things. Going over to Nintendo, because they always got the new things that never last. Not a whole lot of information on this, besides this video that is a minute and a half long, of people playing with a round, stretchy device thing. And then strapping in their Joy-Cons. Their fragile Joy-Cons. And then they're around the world. I don't know what's going on there. More information will come tomorrow.
I'm going to add this to my list because I think like it would be really funny if we did something for Extra Life of like us having to work out with this fucking thing.
We could unbox your cardboard thing too.
I am so curious to see what it is because you're strapping one to your leg, you're holding this thing, you're working out granted, they're showing this in group activities, which is just super awkward to me. Like, I don't want to work out with a bunch of my family and friends watching me. Like, what the fuck? But it's all these things and it's people around the world, so I don't know if it's going to be like you're doing workout classes together around the world. That's kind of my best guess at it. Somebody I heard was like, it's walking, but it's like steps so you go around the world, or that guy's pelvic thrusting around the world.
Yeah, it only takes 7, by the way, if you do it right.
What?
7 thrusts to get around the world. It's only 7.
Oh my god.
I say we go to Walmart and get one of those like rubber steering wheel covers, and then just
tape it to the inside.
Tape the controllers to it, and then we just reenact the commercial video.
Oh,
I'm down with that. Bad cosplay.
That'd be a good Extra Life goal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Rap video, Nintendo experience, new experience video. That's not a bad idea. Okay. But yeah, based on this video, guys, interest?
No.
You know, all the Nintendo consoles recently have had some sort of like workout mechanic. In fact, I have Zumba at my house for the Wii U. I also had it for the Wii, where you have like a belt that you actually strap in and you stick it to your hip and whatever. And so I'm interested from the perspective of seeing like, what can this do? How accurate is it? How fun is it? I mean, I'm not like going to go pick it up for the weekend to play something all weekend, but I think I'll probably end up with one for sure.
Oh my god, just the faces and what people are doing. Real quick, going back to Tokyo Game Show, September 12th. Yeah, so I don't see any Nintendo on there. So I was thinking that it would have been revealed or discussed more at Tokyo Game Show, but maybe it's just coincidental. It's Nintendo being Nintendo. But yeah, stay tuned tomorrow, September 12th. Find out more.
So tuned right now, bro.
So tuned. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about how tuned we were. Let's see. Enough of thrusting and Nintendo-ness. Going over to Call of Duty. Speaking of confusing dates and times, found this nice little breakdown over on Eurogamer.net for all the early access, open beta nonsense. So, starting tomorrow, September 12th through the 13th, PS4 early access. That's if you pre-ordered the game, you can play the beta early. September 14th through 16th, you can do PS4 only open beta, even if you haven't pre-ordered. Go on to the next weekend, Thursday, Friday, September 19th and 20th. If you pre-ordered on Xbox One and PC and PS4, or actually, sorry, Xbox One and PC pre-order, you can play it. If it's PS4, still open beta. Saturday and Sunday, the 21st or Saturday through Monday, 21st through 23rd, all platforms open beta.
Maybe we should get one of those Anthem charts. So that way I can really kind of understand what I get.
What the hell is going on?
Draw arrows, everything, kind of like a conspiracy board. Got Charlie from Always Sunny. Oversaturation. Sweet, another AAA calendar simulator. Yeah, you missed out me trying to figure out the Tokyo Game Show times earlier in the episode because that was rough. So you can check out that video on demand or later on YouTube.com or listen to it on your favorite podcast network. Let's see. Continuing on with, well, I guess that was PlayStation. More PlayStation stuff. One of the most decisive tweets I've ever seen in my life. Arby's in response, or sorry, Arby, not Arby's, in response to a tweet said, anyone who says cross is a cop, in response to, do you call it X or a cross for PlayStation? PlayStation UK responded, triangle, circle, cross, square. If cross is called X, it's not. Then what are you calling circle? Yeah. Yep. So apparently this is actually official, and it was previously official because people that have access to like the PlayStation media or press kit, whatever stuff, it actually says cross on it. It's just nobody ever calls it. Yes, the SpongeBob meme. These are shapes, right? Yep. That's triangle and that's square. Yep. And this O is circle. Makes sense to me. Then the other one is cross. No, that's an X. Yep. Pizza slice, pizza box, pizza, and no pizza. That's fantastic.
I like that.
But yeah, so there it is. Have you guys ever called it cross?
No, though somebody did actually post, I think it's actually right below where you're at right now, the actual geometry about it, right? So crosses have the same distance between each stick, right? And so I was like totally like, this is all just bullshit, and these are just like crazy headlines, so you rile people up. I've been calling it X since like 96 or 97 when I got my first PlayStation. And then I saw this and I'm like, all right, God damn it. That's fucking science. I can't argue with math.
Which is weird, though.
Sure you can.
Because crosses have the same distance between each stick. What about, like, the cross? Like
Holy crosses are different,
Holy
evidently.
crosses, that's a capital C, so it's different.
It's a capital cross, is what it is.
Capital cross. But yeah, so there you go, guys. We're all wrong. And if you called it a cross before, I don't believe you. I'm going to just throw that out there. And
also, I'm not going to stop.
You're a cop.
I'm in my 30s. I'm not changing the console. I've been playing more than half of my life. Yeah, it's X. It's always X. It's going to be X.
Yeah, it's like...
Fight me, PlayStation UK.
Shoot, I forgot who I was listening to. They were like, what do you say when you say the internet errors with a 4 and then a 0 in between and a 4? Do you say 404? No, you say 404.
No,
it's just like
it's a 404.
It's not an O.
Right,
it's a 0.
O's a letter.
But there you go.
4 circle 4. Nice.
Oh boy. So yeah, PlayStation UK just dropping bombs. And it's UK. Let me point that out too, because like they spell words weird all the time. So
yeah, well they call a trunk a boot, and that's what they say in Canada. So I don't know where the fuck they're getting their information from.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of I'm gonna stop. Okay. Moving on before I say something terrible. Naughty Dog to host The Last of Us Part 2 media event, Los Angeles, California, September 24th.
It's happening, boys.
Jeff Keighley tweeted this out, and here we go. See you later this month, Naughty Dog, Neil Druckmann. Yeah. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see what Naughty Dog / PlayStation are just doing for this event. Because if you remember E3 2018, or was it 2017 or 2018, when they had the 3 separate venues and The Last of Us reveal was like in a church type event thing, and that's where they showed the L dancing and all that stuff. Like this is, it's gonna have to be just insane, and I'm gonna be real upset if it's not live streamed, because normally like
it absolutely should be.
It better be, but a lot of these like little like media events aren't always necessarily live streamed, and I'm gonna cry.
Here's what I'm thinking, and you guys can fucking fight me if you want. So, this is actually September 24th, which is 2 days before what's called Outbreak Day. Outbreak, September 26th, is actually the day that the cordyceps took over the world. It is the day that it all went and happened. It is the last day, right? That was the last day there was fucking cable, right? I think, since they've been so secretive about a release date, and since we are in a world of shadow releases, that on the 24th, they're going to announce a release on the 26th.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
September 26th.
Calling it now. I need this to happen because I don't want to buy 2 copies.
As much as I do want to believe that, and granted, I don't want you to be right, and I don't want to buy 2 copies. As much as I want to believe that and be able to play it this month, like that would just be insane to me. Play it this month. The problem is all the advertising and copies would have to be mailed out or shipped out.
Yeah, the only thing is like I would expect some
Best Buy
or Best Buy like leak, you know.
GameStop that's closing 180 to 200 stores this year.
Exactly.
That's who you expect to be showing.
I would be like,
stuff.
fuck this, I'm getting
Be
fired.
Like, I'm
Guess
out.
Coming out in 2
Somebody
days.
pay me for this news. Anonymous. I hope so, but
Here's hoping.
Sadly, I don't think so.
I don't know that there needs to be a whole lot of media driven around this. It's the fucking Last of Us 2.
Can somebody find out who our PR contact is for the squad and reach out? Maybe it's through Archer Farms. Just tweet at them and be like, I didn't get my invite. Can you send this over?
Yeah, I was just wondering, did it get caught in the mail?
Tycho there with the Archer Farms.
Guy.
Got the Archer Farms on deck.
That's the monster, though. It's not the peanut butter monster.
I know.
Just as good.
I yelled at my wife.
Actually, I prefer the monster better, personally.
No more mistakes. Really? Ooh. That's divisive. We should... Oh, my God. How do we not think about this? Extra Life Archer Farms?
We're going to eat a whole bottle of Archer Farms, like a whole... Like, we'll have container.
God.
No, we'll do sampling, just like people do. My favorite Dorito
Yes.
sampling.
Archer Farms tasting.
They've got.
So we need to actually
hors d'oeuvres.
put out a
They've
schedule.
got tons of shit. Oh my
Yes,
god.
we should put out a schedule for
Done.
that day, where from like 2 to 3, we're gonna do the Archer Farm sampling, and we'll set up the table and we'll do them all and tag the shit out of Archer Farm, so they have to fucking pay attention to it.
For every week until
Yeah,
Extra
because
Life.
it's for charity, man. Like,
It absolutely is.
Yeah, oh my god. Actually,
If you don't sponsor us, it's because you hate children.
I will actually
Sick,
hit them
dying
up
children.
separately
It is.
and be like, hey guys, you know what? We're doing this. We're thinking it's going to be funny, but please just give us the food we're going to eat to promote it. There you go.
Or don't even do that. Just fucking make a donation. Make a donation. $10.
That's
out to your
fair.
local
I guess
Target.
donation is also very good too.
Yeah.
Although
that's how
I
we
would
get
also
them in, John.
I would-
That's how we get them in.
I would donate the money we would spend anyways on the food as well. So, but they
That's
could
right.
also donate and give us food too. Speaking of food, and we're getting into the miscellaneous category, so buckle
Oh,
in.
man. How did you tie this shit
I
together?
know. I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator.
Just what the world needs.
I really hope Tales of Nerdy is out there. Because holy shit. Anime, dating simulator, Kentucky Fried Chicken. You get that special sauce, you got the different bowls, you got battles, you got cooking battles, you got real battles.
Look at those biscuits.
Just, you got corgis for some reason.
You know what their like lead marketing person is into, clearly.
Oh, yeah. Or what was your theory, Tycho? Can you explain your theory of what happened? Oh, no, wait, what? Does this say play now?
Ooh, download
What?
it right now.
No, because it was supposed to be later 2019. But now I'm
That's a
going to look
chicken
this
thigh.
up.
Oh my god.
Available on Steam.
We're going exploring, folks.
Oh my gosh.
Finger
This reminds me of
licking.
the what's
My
the
Did it actually drop? Oh my god. The article I found this at said later in 2019. Oh, release date September 24th. Add to my
The
wish
Sanders
list.
drop.
I can't wait for you to do that so I can like tailor this into the games you're interested in.
Oh my
And that's
god!
all you'll
I just
get.
ruined my queue. Oh my god! Yeah. Let's see. Features: 9 lovable characters, multiple hours of playthrough. Oh my god! Dateable Colonel Sanders, a secret ending, secret recipes, cooking battles, battles, earn a degree from a fictionary culinary school, 11 herbs and spices, cute miniature food, officially created by KFC. No.
And you can see at the bottom it says you can play the entire game with one hand, which is really cool. I think that's very considerate of them.
Because you need the other hand to eat chicken.
To eat your chicken.
Chicken. Yes, chicken. That's it. Okay, September
Butter in your
24th.
biscuits.
What is September 24th? Why does that date sound familiar? I feel like that's a release of something else.
Doesn't matter. This is where you're going to be right now.
I might have to cancel D&D and live stream this while eating KFC. Yeah, so that's what's happening in the world of 2019 video games.
This could be the one, John. Like this could be the game to make the Slightly Salted Squad.
This could be it.
Top of the top here.
Slightly
of the top.
salted fingers, if nothing else. Am I right, Phil?
Oh goodness! Wow.
Oversaturation wins your extra live stream. That will be Saturday, November 2nd. 24 hours of goodness.
Yes.
And Mike, I can't tell
I'm not
if you're
doing
being
the
the
midnight
most
stream
innocent
this-
person.
That one sucked. No, I'm never the most innocent person. Everything I say is very deliberately calculated.
Welcome to the most delicious dating simulator
Relax.
ever created. Do you have what it takes to be the business partner of and win the heart of the most famous chicken salesman of all time? Play to find out. Go ahead. Colonel Sanders is waiting. You know what? We could do ASMR while eating KFC and play this
Oh
game.
my god! Ugh.
I just cracked the
No.
Twitch code. We're going to be famous.
No.
I think we'll
Also,
have to
if you
pay
do-
people to watch us do that.
Please wear your underwear, because if you do ASMR and you don't wear underwear, you may or may not get banned.
It's true. If you have a skirt and
Google it.
forget to wear underwear, And then, yeah, okay. You'll get banned from Twitch.
I want to hear the segue. Go ahead, do a nice segue to that.
Hey, roll that in.
Speaking of getting fucked, EA Star Wars Battlefront 2. How's it going, right?
Damn.
How's it going? Guinness World Record for EA Star Wars Battlefront 2. Most downvoted comment on Reddit is apparently a Guinness World Record. An official post by video games publisher Electronic Arts responding to players' complaints about having to unlock characters such as Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker in Star Wars Battlefront 2 2017 through loot boxes has 683,000 downvotes.
Damn.
That's so many.
They did it.
They did it. They completed their goal. They got to the very bottom, just like worst company in America several years in a row. They're just killing that game. So, and speaking,
but we don't understand why we're the villain all the time.
Yeah, we're not villains. We're in the Guinness Book of World Records. Come on.
Yeah,
also,
totally.
What the hell is Weibo? Weibo. Most followers on Weibo. What is Guinness Book of World Records even doing now?
Whatever
Why
they
are there
want.
books?
Weibo.com.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm letting you Google it. I'm letting you Google it.
I'm pretty sure this is Chinese. It kind of looks like a Chinese YouTube.
Oh,
cool.
There you go.
I'm not gonna do that. Those look like human fingers, and those are definitely chicken's feet.
Oh wait, this is from Weird Report on this. Rock horror game Lust from Beyond gets fully funded. That was another one. Speaking of getting fucked. Next up, right along the lines of microtransactions, NBA2K20. Before I click and go to the Metacritic review, this has been getting some unfortunately negative ratings because apparently it is quote unquote basically a casino and just all it is microtransactions to play. So Metacritic, while the critic reviews aren't in, the user reviews are in. The 111 reviews, 0.3 as a rating.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, this is like hitting another level. And it's not even just all transactions and all that stuff. It's the rehashing of NBA 2K19, right? There's things where like the taskbar icon still said 2K19 instead of 2K20. And then right now it's trending hashtag Fire Ronnie, and that's because there is I believe he's the creative, I think he's the creative director. Damn. But essentially Ronnie who's known by like Ronnie 2K or 2K Ronnie. He has made a lot of statements about what you could do in the game, and those things are not actually within the game. One of those things is being able to like respec your abilities. So that wasn't a thing in the prior 2K. So like, he publicly made an announcement saying like, yeah, if you have any, ever want to just switch up your stats, you can just respec. That's not a thing. And so there's just a long list of that. Now, do I agree with the hashtag of firing an employee? No. But and potentially maybe there were things in the game that were there earlier stages that didn't make it to the final. But it is a very poor taste when you publicly announce things that aren't in the game.
Yeah, and like, correct me if I'm wrong because I don't follow basketball in video games or outside of video games, but like 2K was the one that was actually the better series, right? Compared to NBA Live, right? Like, there was a back and forth for a while, but then 2K took off, and EA.
This was actually made here in Orlando too, at Tiburon.
No, that's Madden Live.
I think 2K is
or not
Madden
Live. Is 2K Tiburon is EA? 2K20 2K isn't EA. That's 2K games.
Yeah, NBA.
We're gonna clip
NBA
that
Live is EA, I believe.
No, Tiburon, 2K games. Anyway, I'll research it.
Okay.
That's interesting though, because NBA Live is EA Sports.
NBA Live.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So
gotcha.
Anyway, so it's just So over the last, I would say almost like the last decade or pushing on that, like they have been on top between the two kind of competing franchises of NBA gaming, and they've done really well in the past. Over the last 4 or 5 years, have kind of followed the FIFA route, so something similar of ultimate teams and that type of thing. So really for NBA, it's the whole like created player, like you're created player, you're doing everything to build those stats so that way you can take your character and put them online. But a lot of that involves spending, getting like their current version of currency and all that stuff to help get stats and things like that. So all of that has kind of been in it, but now it's just like amplified. They have something that looks like straight out of like a slot machine type of concept. And again, the rehashing of everything from 19 just is a really bad taste. We all know that like when you play a Madden year to year that it's similar in some degree, but just the fact of like having my icons say that or things in the background say that, it just makes you go, well, what the hell am I buying this for?
Oversaturation, making an astute comment. The only effort was put into the gambling, which it sounds like that's
exactly.
The
that's the only thing that's not broken with the game, right?
Yeah, imagine that. Yep. And real quick, just because we're talking about sports video game and mentioned FIFA 20, you can check out a free demo of that right now on, I believe it's PlayStation and Xbox. So if you're interested in that, that comes out later this month. So there you go. Apparently, it's going to be better than NBA2K 20 from the sounds of it. So, holy shit. I'm curious to see what their recourse will be on this one. Like, is there anything they can do? Can they come back from this? I mean, this seems, and it's going to be a stretch to say, worse than Battlefront 2.
Yeah, it's hard to recover. Like in Battlefront 2, you could start to, maybe pull back some of those things. They keep throwing out new content, and so like they're trying to detract you. It'll be harder for an NBA 2K franchise to kind of like do that.
It's a little more static.
Yeah, it's more static in nature. So I don't know how they'll recover from this. So apologizing and kind of moving on. I don't know.
That's brutal. Well, shouldn't do that. You fucked up.
You fucked up.
You fucked up real good. Let's see. Going on, and that's actually it for the news. So getting into delightful deals of the week. As a reminder, PlayStation Plus for September is Batman Arkham Knight and Darksiders 3. Make sure you log on and get those. I still haven't done that, actually. So I need to go do that.
What's wrong with you?
I know. I'm terrible. Also,
Arkham Knight was one of my favorite games.
It's so good.
So
great
good.
Game. Yeah. Great game. I've not played the Darksiders ones. I got a free Darksiders game and never played it. With I think my old
first
computer.
one was fantastic. Second one was okay. I've not played the third one yet, but now I own it on like 2 different platforms.
There you go. Next one I don't have up here. Sorry, I don't have the link. Mike. Red Dead Redemption 2. If you log in by October 7th, happy birthday to me. You get $150 in-game currency. Not the gold, but the dollars. Is it 150 or 250?
250.
250. So yeah, do that. And the new content dropped with the different what do you call them? Professions?
I think I'm not sure. Exactly
I don't know.
Whatever they're called.
Skill set, trades.
Actually, here, let's just jump ahead here. Bounty hunter licenses and more in
specialized roles.
Specialized roles. Bounty hunters, traders, and collectors. So this is over at the Twitch Prime loot page. But real quick, Red Dead Redemption 2, log in by October 7th, get $250 in-game dollars.
Log in online. It's got to be online.
Online, yes, fair. Online. And then you can also try these new Frontier Pursuits, part of it, which we'll tentatively going to be doing for squad mode this Sunday because we've all been talking about getting back into it. So stick around for that.
Red Dead.
Next up is Amazon/Twitch Prime loot. So you got all this different stuff, so including Red Dead stuff, Division 2 stuff, and then don't forget to scroll all the way down. Free games. So you can just claim these free games, add them to your Twitch games profile and stuff like that. They're usually ones I've never heard of, but hey, they're free.
They're free.
Add them. And also, if you have an Amazon Prime, that means you got Twitch Prime to get all this free cool stuff, like Twitch Sings Lifeguard uniform outfit, which might also be a thing we do for Extra Life. We'll see how that goes.
Dude, I want to do Twitch. I want to do Twitch Sings so badly.
Good.
Really
I'm tone deaf, so perfect. You get Nintendo Switch Online membership, all that stuff, which now is Super Nintendo. Should have put that in the news. Spoilers. You get Super Nintendo now on that. And, oh yeah, you can sub for free to your favorite, or even maybe not favorite, but us, Twitch channel. So do that. Just do it. You have to do it every month. It's really annoying, but you just do it. Let's see.
We love you.
Next up for Deals of the Week, Epic Games Store. You have until tomorrow, September 12th, to claim Abzu and the end is nigh. If you've been following us, good. Keep doing those things. You have gotten Celeste. You have gotten that free Chapter 9. So make sure you get these. Who knows? Maybe something in the future. Probably not, but maybe. And then starting tomorrow, September 12th through September 19th, back to one game, but it is Canarium. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But it looks super creepy. It is a Lovecraftian horror game. So I'm sure that will be terrifying. Probably not one I'll play. But you know what? I'm going to go Epic Games Store and add it to my library because it's free.
Do it. Yeah. So I think I was looking at my game library yesterday. It's like 30 games there or something. And they're all free. I haven't paid anything.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the end of the deals. So before we get into what we're playing, we want to know what you guys are playing. So let us know in the chat. You guys have been a little quiet, except over Saturation out there, which thank you for coming.
He's awesome.
Let's see. Mike, what are you playing? I bet I know.
Can you guess? I've been playing WoW Classic a lot. 38 Warrior, 12 Warlock, 15 Paladin.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
I'm loving every minute of it. It's bringing back a whole bunch of those amazing feelings that when I was a kid. Also, I can't feel my legs because I don't stand enough, but that's okay. I'm really enjoying it. You guys can come check me out on Benediction.
Yeah.
We did the...
Here, let me show you Benediction right now.
What the hell happened?
Damn.
I was like, I'll log in and show my character when I talk about this when it gets to my turn. Or not.
So I've been playing a Benediction now for a week and a half, I guess. Maybe more. I've not had any queues. Ever.
Tonight's the night, man. Tonight is the night. Okay. Sorry to distract.
I'm disappointed. Yeah. No, it's okay. No.
Nope, that's it. Deion?
Playing some WoW Classic as well, not as nearly as much as the two of you, but enjoying it as I play. A little bit of DayZ, still playing that here and there, and then the Ghost Recon Breaking Point beta. So that was fun.
That was something.
Asterisks on fun. It was something.
I need to get you an image for that, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'll do
but yeah, so that was interesting. Shameless plug, check out the YouTubes if you want to see us fucking launder around.
Hell yeah,
with a lot of bugs. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think that's it for me. Kind of probably going to be cruising on this until, we're going to be playing Borderlands, so I guess that'll be the next thing I jump into.
And real quick plug. Make sure you go over to Tycho's challenge to find out about other bugs as well.
What a guy.
Fantastic videos up there. So check him out.
Thanks.
No problem. But yeah, back to, let's see, what am I playing? I'm trying to play WoW Classic, apparently. But yeah, enjoying The King Live. Are we on a full realm? Yes. Yes, we are. I just started I have a priest, alliance priest. I have a alliance rogue, kind of leveling those pretty much together. One being with Tycho over here. And then I started a shaman, which is 12 now. So I'm about to get ready to the crossroads. I'm pretty excited about that, honestly, for the nostalgia of that.
Fuck shit up.
Once I get through this queue, apparently. Yeah. Otherwise, I've been playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. So I got to some pretty intense plot points. I'm going super slow, just kind of playing casually when Beyonce's watching TV or I'm getting ready for bed, stuff like that. So not a ton of time, usually one battle at a time. But really enjoying it, and actually with kind of the plot arcs happening, I'm even getting more into it. Played a little bit more of Control, enjoying that. Still need to be kind of the right mood of reading and the creepy mystery to play that, but enjoying that. Galaxy of Heroes did not get Darth Revan. I'm really upset about that. I did not get my characters to 7-star in time. Really pissed, so I'm going to just get them to 7-star, even no matter what the next event is, just so I'm ready next time.
Yeah, you only have about 9 months before they re-roll that one.
Yeah, I know. It will probably take me that long to get 100 charts. And then Gears 5 I actually started. So I did the 2 months for $2 for Game Pass Ultimate on Xbox because I just had that offer and wanted to check it out. That will include the Outer Worlds when it comes out, so I might actually play Outer Worlds first through Xbox, but I'll be playing it on PC. So
As long as you're still playing on PC, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Gears 5, I'm actually playing on my Xbox One S on my TV, and it looks beautiful. I'm not very far in. I have not gotten drawn into the story. Looks great. The wall, what do you call, like hiding and crouching and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a lot of fan of the mechanics and stuff like that. It feels
Have
a lot.
you played
more
what
clumsy.
Gears games have you played?
The first one. Only the first one.
Just the first one?
Yeah, enjoyed that. Played co-op with that on somebody else's Xbox. My roommate in college, actually. We played the shit out of that. So that might be part of it, too. I'm playing it solo right now. And I remember enjoying that game because it was co-op. So it might be that, and I might be a little critical at this point because I'm really seeing if I like the game and being kind of maybe a little too critical. But like going up against walls and stuff like that, it just doesn't seem as smooth and combat like I expect from like Uncharted, for example. So it's interesting. It's worth a play. Again, it's beautiful and it's getting good reviews. So yeah, might have to do that for a stream at some point too. So
I might go against everything I stand for and join you in that.
ooh, okay,
Based off the reviews and based on the fact that I can pay a couple bucks.
exactly. That's what I was like. For $2,
even though I dogged the shit out of another Gears game, I will say.
For $2, I was like, I put my reminder to cancel it, and I have the Outer Worlds, so I'm like, for $2, I get to play this game, which I'm for sure not going to finish, and then Outer Worlds, which I'm probably going to play the shit out of in a very quick time period. Yeah, because Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order comes out like 2.5 weeks after that.
So pumped.
And I just realized we were way over time. But anything else before we sign off, guys?
Now, fam, if you guys want to play Benediction with us, go ahead and log in now. And
Yeah,
we'll see you
game queue, and we'll see you soon. But reminder, real quick, Borderlands 3 stream tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/SlightlySaltSquad. Got me, Tycho, and Pharaoh Games joining us for some 3-player Borderlands 3 action. And then Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern for squad mode. Tentatively, we'll be playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I got to work on that.
You got to work on that, man.
Yeah. I'll work on it for Sunday. Until then, thank you for watching. Stay salted. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.